Hey guys, what's up? It's SPANG here, and I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to make a Team Fortress 2 server. Okay, first open up your internet browser, go to your preferred search engine and type in HLDS update tool, and the first link will link you to the official Steam page, which is good. Click on that and go down to this bit here and click HLDS update tool installer and click save or run, whatever. I'm just going to go run. Double click that to open it and hit yes. It's a trusted program. Go to the installation. Next, I agree. This is the destination that it will create all the folders in. If this does not exist, do not worry, it will create it itself. Hit next, next, let it go through, pick where you're from. I'm from Australia. Next, view the readme, it's your choice, finish. Okay, so once that's done, go to your computer, go to where you saved it to. Program files 86 is where I saved mine to. Valve HL server, and there it is, just to make sure it's there. Okay, you can close that. Okay, Windows 7 users, just type CMD, and there will be CMD right there. Hit enter. For other Windows users, the early ones, just type run. This will show up, then type CMD, and then press enter, and that will show up. Okay, so first, you want to type CD space C colon backwards slash. So this means, because we're changing the direction, or instead of it being C, used as Tom, we're changing the direction to where you save the folder. So you go CD space C slash, then go program files x86, that's where mine is, then go Valve HL server. There, now you're in the Half-Life server. Okay, now you want to go and type this in. So you want to type, oh hold on, you want to type HLDS update tool.exe space dash command space update space dash game space tf space dash dir, which means direction, C, and just type in wherever you want to save it to. I did server for mine, and then you hit enter. And what that does is brings this up, and you go yes, and it starts doing the update. And so a word of it here is this tab here, you can close this one, takes about an hour minimum. It took me an hour on my brand new computer, which I built yesterday. And yeah, so do whatever you want in that hour or so. And yeah, here's a word of advice, because this has happened to me sometimes. This will crash a lot of the times before installation. So if you don't know if it's crashed or anything because you've been doing something for an hour, just redo this here, redo this command when you're back in the drive, and if it just completely does it in like a few seconds, then it didn't successfully stall. Or if it starts to redo it again, that means it did successfully stall. So if it did it again, then if it's starting to do it again, then just close it. Or if it's finishing it off, then just let it go. Okay, once you've done that, you want to go to the directory of which you chose. Mine's in server. Go to orange box, then you go to srcds. You want to create a shortcut of that. I've already done it. Once you got the shortcut, right click it, see here at target, click off it so you don't delete anything, and type in these commands afterwards, after what's already written there. Type space dash console space dash game space tf space plus exec space server.cfg space map underscore whatever map you want. I did payload and gold rush space max players space the amount of players you want. I did 24. Then you hit apply. Mine's grayed out because there you go. Hit apply, hit OK, and that's done. Okay. Go to TF, go to CFG, and go down to server. If you do not have the server.cfg, I will give you a link for one, but I'll give you some basics. Okay, it will say host name of server, and then it will say an example, like Team Fortress 2 server. Erase all of that except for the 2 slashes, and then just write server name, do a space, without 2 slashes, write host name, space, open quote, whatever you want the server name to be, space, close quote. And that is how you change the name of the server. So mine's got Fort Rage, full map cycle, instant spawn, Team Fortress 2 server. This is all basic, you don't really have to touch any of that, but you can go down and enable auto balance. I have game time, and there is an option for what happens. I don't know where it is. There's an option for what happens to players when they're AFK and whatnot. If it kicks them, puts them in spectator. And I added MP underscore disable underscore respawn underscore times open quote 1 close quote. That is the code for instant respawn. If you want instant respawn, that is the code. Yeah. Change this number if you want to just have the respawn times 3 seconds or whatever. Change it to 3. 1 just makes it 1 second, makes it instant. SV underscore land 0 is, I just put that in there to make sure that the server runs off the Steam, not off my local internet. So yeah, that's just basic. You go back, scroll down, you got MOTD, which is message of the day. If you want a picture, you just upload the picture to a website and copy the link and paste it in here, and then when you go onto Team Fortress 2 there'll be a picture. I don't have pictures, I just got text. But yeah. MOTD text, I don't know actually what that does, so I just copy and pasted the MOTD into there to make sure it works. You don't really have to. Oh, well, this map cycle here, you can change that if you want. If you just want a CTF2 fort, you just erase everything but CTF2 fort. If you want payload, whatever. You got map list, so if you delete the whole entire map cycle folder by accident, then you got the map list there, and that's just basic stuff. Then close that. Oh, yeah, load up this, and you need to port forward. Now, if you don't know what your static IP is, or your gateway or whatever, just type in what's my IP. Click on the top link, and there's your IP. Or another way, you could go CMD or run CMD, whatever it is, and go ipconfig and look for the IPv4 address. No, not the IPv4 address. Yes, no, yes, the IPv4 address, sorry. And either one of them use. I know they're different, but either one works. Or if you just know what your static IP address is anyway. Go advanced setup, go to, mine's under NAT, yours could be under firewall or route, I don't know. Go port forwarding, don't worry about these, this is private use, Xbox Live, Minecraft. Anyway, you need to port forward these, Steam client, Steam server, Steam client. You need, these ones are the most important ones, these two. But just port forward them all anyway, or sometimes run to the list here and you click it and it does it automatically, but yeah, if not then just type this, Steam client 27020-27039 TCP, your private IP address, that's your IPv4. I know it's 4 and mine was 0.7, but this is my other computer, the 0.4 and it doesn't actually matter. It's just for the network. I mean, I could change it and see if it works. If you do not port forward, people will not be able to connect to your server. Yeah, anyway. 2715 TCP, 1200 UDP. Oh, and by the way, the private port's exactly the same as this port. UDP, UDP, TCP, TCP, and then just go hit save settings. Once that's saved, it'll lead you to another page. Don't worry about that. Just close, and you have your Team Fortress 2 server. To run it, just go back to the directory, server, orange box, and run the shortcut. I prefer to run it as administrator, so it prevents any sort of lag, really. All this shit will scramble across the screen. It will take a few seconds to set up, but you'll be able to tell because writing will just stop flowing down your screen. Yeah, you will get errors, some errors such as invalid map. Don't worry, the maps still work. I don't know, it doesn't really make sense to me. What you need to look at here though is your public IP to make sure it's correct with what smyip.org gave you, and you need to make sure VAC is secured, or you're going to have modders and hackers and whatnot flowing into your server, and that's not going to be fun. Yep, see, and then it gives you a frame per second rate, how many people on the map, and what map is running right now. And yeah, that's the end of it. So that's when you can tell the server's running. Don't close it, just minimize it. And you're ready to play Team Fortress 2. Thanks guys for watching my video. I hope this helped, and if you want to be a part of Fort Rage, just go onto Steam, go to community, go to groups, type in Fort Rage and find our group. Or yeah. Thanks guys, latest.